All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Disrespected Fathers podcast show. I told you I was going to try to be consistent with these things. I'm about to start back employment, and there's going to be times that I don't get a chance to do these, but uh, we're going to do our best every night to bring it. We're going to do our best every night to bring it every night. So, um, with that being said, if you haven't, I need you guys to start hitting the like button a little bit more so we can jump on the algorithm. Uh, Hype up the video if you got a couple of bucks. I'm not. It's not a demand. It's more like a small request to do so. Uh, this is another story of us as men thinking with our penis instead of thinking about the the car that you put your child in front of to get hit. You know what I mean? You're putting your legacy at risk with this. And I'm just tired of these young babies losing their life because of stupidity. You got these people on the other side of the echelon laughing at us, saying we're unhinged, and I'm starting to think that we are. As a black man, this this is this is unhinged behavior by black women, and this has a lot of mental illness in this case, but it also has you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing when you did it. So you got to ask yourself how much of mental illness played a part in this. How much mental illness played a part in this. And I'll give you my summation as we go along. This is the case of Lamora Williams. This happened back in 2017. And I remember hearing about this story back then. This is before the Hurricane Michael that happened in where I'm from. Uh, I I remember this vaguely when I heard on the news that these this mama put her two kids in the oven and cooked them. And I think because she had already killed them, she had already killed them. She baked them to hide what she did, and she's gonna have the nerve to call the father on FaceTime and show him that what she did. So without further ado, I don't know what's wrong with my video my video selection thingy, but we're gonna play a little audio and we're gonna come back and talk about it. Here we go.
This is another episode of Sinister Intent. Children and leaving them in an oven is preparing to fight for her innocence.
And she remained quiet in court today as all 14 disturbing charges were read aloud. Prosecutors say she may have burned her own children to keep investigators from knowing how they really died. Lemora Williams stood silent in front of a judge Monday, accused of murdering her own two children and leaving them in an oven. Police found the two boys in an oven October 13th in Williams' apartment in southwest Atlanta. Her family members told us at the time that Williams felt overwhelmed as a single mother of four. Police say Williams first said a caregiver was watching the boys at the time of their deaths, but police later ruled that out. Williams pleaded not guilty Monday through her attorney to 4 of the 14 charges. The other charges, including murder, will be addressed at a separate hearing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the woman you see pictured on the screen up here is Lemora Williams. She's 24 years old at the time of this photograph. when her mugshot was taken. This crime occurred in October of 2017. So we're going to fast forward a little bit before we get into this story. Reason why this story made my list of stories in season 1 of Morbid Mothers is this woman right here supposedly cooked her 1-year-old and 2-year-old children by the name of Keontae Penn, who was 2, and Jakari Penn, who was 1, respectively, in an oven. And not only did she do this, but she talked via video call to the father, showing him what she had did after it was done.
All right. So, people in the chat, welcome. So let me ask y'all, and please, I'm honored to listen to your comments in the chat. Do you think that this was mental illness at the time? Because she had the presence of mind to call the kid's father. She had the presence of mind to call the kid's father and tell him and show him on FaceTime that she cooked the kids. She cooked a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, and then had this whole lie cooked up that she left the babysitter there. The babysitter left the house open, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to this 911 call. So let's continue a little more, and please leave your comments in the chat. Beast, I'm with you. The Lord help us. Listen to this.
In addition to that, during her 911 call, she came with a lie and tried to blame it on a family member, saying they were watching her kids, which police came and found that also was a lie. People say she had mental illness. People say it was almost since birth. One thing's for sure. Let's just jump right in this. One thing for sure. Regardless of what she was going through, I think it had minimal reasoning for what she did. Let's take it from here. Let's go back to the original story when it first aired on television the day after the crime had hit the media.
This is the mugshot of Lemora Williams, the mother accused of killing her 2 young sons.
It was like a real horror movie. I mean, it was a Friday the 13th.
Monday, Williams waived her first court appearance. Now family members will have to wait to learn exactly what led up to the double murder.
This was something that we saw could possibly happen.
The gruesome discovery was made late Friday night. The 2 boys, Jakarta and Keontae Penn, found dead inside the Southwest Atlanta apartment they shared with their 3-year-old brother and their mother. The mother, Lemora Williams, told police she left her kids with a relative at around noon and returned home late in the evening to find the 1- and 2-year-old dead. But police say that's not true. Family members tell us Williams struggled with mental health issues.
She's had issues from a baby, and issues that.
All right. Thank you, Patty, for your comment. I'm gonna agree with you there. She needs help, but she about to get a lot of it here in a minute. She about to get the help that she wanted and help she didn't want. But this is why I'll push back just a little bit. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. And then I'm going to get on the father of this, because this is the sister that you just heard talking. You just heard the sister talking, saying that this was a possibility a long time ago, and she's always been born with mental illness. She was born with mental illness issues. So let's listen a little bit further. Invite your friends in here. Also, invite your friends in here, because I'm gonna break this down like a folding lawn chair.
My mom has tried to address with the state of Georgia.
This picture shows an oven being taken away from the apartment on a truck. Police say the boys had burns on their bodies. father tells us Williams video called him and showed him the gruesome scene. Equally disturbing, the father says his 3-year-old son saw his mother allegedly kill his brothers.
He talks about his brother, you know what I'm saying? He know what happened. He talks about it all the time.
Neighbors told us Williams would often leave her children home alone. I spoke with authorities. They told me Williams' next court date should be in the next 2 weeks. That one will be in Superior Court. Outside the Fulton County Jail in Northwest Atlanta, Audrey Washington, Channel 2 Action News.
Guys, that's the story. And
Yeah. So that's the story. We're gonna do a little bit further. We're gonna go a little bit further with this, but there's absolutely no way, to me, in my mind, that she wasn't at least half aware of what she was doing, because she killed the 1-year-old and the 2-year-old, but she left the 3-year-old behind to watch it. I mean, what sense does that make? What sense does that make? You're mad at the baby's father for leaving you, and I got to get on him right quick. I must get on him, because you already said that you knew that she had mental issues talking to her mom and father over the years, and you already knew she was, and you decided to put your children at risk? Come on, man. Come on now. Yes, yes, Queen. Yes, Patty Golden. Yes, this is ridiculous. You decided to put your children at risk, your legacy at risk. Help me understand what made you think with your penis instead of thinking about your future. It don't make sense to me, and it's never going to make sense to me as a father. Let's move on.
you seen the guy with the hat turned to the side. That's the father. His name is Jamil Penn Sr. He's the father of all 3 children she had, including the 3-year-old child that witnessed the atrocity that had happened to his.
This baby witnessed his other 2 little brothers getting killed. He witnessed this. What do you think the trauma this baby is gonna have in his life? What therapist can walk him through that? There is one. There isn't one. There's not a therapist alive that can watch or walk a baby through watching his 2 younger brothers get cooked in an oven. And this, oh my gosh. This is why I keep telling you, brothers, I don't care. It's with me. I don't care about looks, and I don't care about money when it comes to putting my child in the best possible position. If something goes wrong with me and the mother, I need a mother that's going to raise my child. And if she can't, we going to war at court for mine. This is, I don't understand why he didn't do this. The mother, her mother even said she knew that was something was going to happen. Her sister said the same thing.
2 younger brothers. If that by itself is not, sick, let's go into the 911 call she made when all of this happened, after she did all of this stuff. I want you to pay attention to 2 things.
Listen to this 911 call. Listen to this 911 call, and in the chat, tell me what you think. In the chat, please tell me what you think.
First thing is, I want you to pay attention to the fact that she mentions something happened to her in the midst of her talking about what happened to her children, which was odd. And I want you to listen to her voice fluctuations and how she seems like she's not remorseful after coming in and witnessing what she tells you in graphic detail. Check it out.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question, and this is a serious matter. I just left my cousin in the house with my kids. She just left my kids in the house when I came back from work, and my kids, two of my kids are dead. What do I gotta do? They dead. She left them dead in the house by themselves.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Where are you now?
I'm in my house. She left my door open. My baby boy, my oldest baby boy, is the only one that's here, the only one that's alive. She let them in the house by themselves. She left them in here, and they knocked the stove. They were. Can you listen? When I came in, the stove was laying on my youngest son's head, and my other son was laid out on the floor with his brains laid out on the floor. I don't know what to do. I just came home to work from this. And she just left my baby dead.
Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna get EMS and I'm gonna get police and fire at the location. Can you tell me where you're located?
Ma'am, I can't even talk. This is so serious. I'm so scared. I don't want to get locked up because I was at work.
Okay, ma'am. I understand that you're scared. I completely understand. But I need to get some help out there to you now. Can you tell me where you're located?
Just leave me like, I don't want to get locked up because this is not my fault. I had just came home from work. I just came home from work.
Yes, ma'am.
I just came home from work.
Okay. Ma'am, the first thing that I need to do is get some help out there to you. I understand that you're upset and you're scared.
In here dead. Like, it's no way in the fuck. She left my baby dead.
Okay.
And I don't have no way to bring her.
If you're not sure, if you were at work, ma'am, listen to me. If you were at work while this happened, then the responsibility is going to fall on your sister, and that's who you left them with. Okay? Okay, hold on one moment, because I'm going to also get EMS on the line as well, okay?
Yes,
hold on one moment. Yes, ma'am. Stay on the line with me, though. Hold on one moment for me.
Okay.
So they do look adorable. They really do. So you heard that fabricated lie, and when they discovered that she was lying after they put two and two together, the father comes over and he loses it, and rightfully so. But I just don't. Young fellas, listen. You dudes have to stop thinking with your penis. You're in an era right now where these women are zombies. Not saying all of them. I'm talking about you young fellas. These women are zombies these days. These women are zombies. You have to stop thinking with your penis. You have to stop thinking that. You just redneck truck all the red flags that this broad was exposing and her family told you about. This girl would cut up small animals and cut off the heads of her baby dolls and stab her cousins with knives. And people just thought it was cute at the time. What is this? What is this? Come on, man. Now these two babies are gone. Dudes, and please share this video out. Y'all gonna have to stop thinking with your penis. It's just that simple. You are putting your legacy at risk. Now, granted, she got life in prison without parole, but I don't think she's going to last too much longer. I think they sentenced her in 2024 to life in prison without parole, but I don't think she should last that long. When you harm babies in prison for people that are violent offenders that don't harm kids, they're going to rock you like a hurricane. They're going to rock you like a whole hurricane. And it's rightfully so. I don't want this video to last too long because I want people to view it and react to it and let me know what they think of it. I want to thank all the people that showed up tonight. Beast, Patty, who else is in here? show me your name. Y'all got to tell me where y'all from too. Albert, thank you for showing up. Any fans, thank you for showing up. Thank y'all for showing up. I really appreciate it. Indiana. Oh, y'all got a game. Y'all got a big game this week. This next weekend. Y'all got to play. Y'all got to face the Hurricanes. Yeah, but I just want to thank everybody for showing up. And please, I'll do these every night if I get people to show up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button so you can know when we do another video. Yeah, Indiana. All right. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It means the world, and just want to get everything rolling so we can make this our thing. Love you guys for coming out. This has been the Disrespected Fathers Podcast.